I do think like an athlete, actually,
Sure.
because, again, I'm sizing up, pulling in all kinds of experiences, and, making decisions very quickly on information that's coming through constantly. And a lot of it's just noise, fake outs, or whatever you would call it in the athletic world.
Right. Misdirections.
Misdirections. But some of it is you have to, this is serious. Okay, I must move now.
Right.
So, and we make mistakes too. That's the other thing about investing, which is so interesting. I was a perfectionist as a student who rebelled against my parents and went to the library. And to get into a business where we are not always right, and we shouldn't be. We shouldn't be. If you don't just think on the court, if you didn't take some of the risks you took, you wouldn't have been the winning teams you were. You just wouldn't.
Right.
You just wouldn't. And it's the same in investing.
Strategic growth and innovation. Cathie Wood's ARK Invest is making waves once again, this time with Palantir Technologies. Plus, Palantir just struck a new deal with Eaton. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about ARK Invest's latest moves. Cathie Wood and her team have been busy, and their portfolio is seeing some notable changes. Recently, ARK Invest made trades involving big names like Advanced Micro Devices Incorporated, also known as AMD, Palantir Technologies Incorporated, and Moderna Incorporated. These moves are all part of their strategic maneuvers in response to the ever-changing market. So, what could this mean for ARK's portfolio? Let's break down each of these trades. Starting with AMD, ARK Invest purchased 7,861 shares of AMD for the ARK Next Generation Internet ETF. That's a whopping $1.35 million worth of AMD. On the same day, AMD stock closed 3.2% higher at $171.61. Not bad, right? AMD is currently holding strong with a 33% market share in the server CPU sector. This dominance is crucial as the server CPU market is a significant revenue driver for AMD, especially with the growing demand for data centers and cloud services. AMD's growth in servers, CPUs, and GPUs is impressive, thanks to strategic partnerships and a shift to AMD-based infrastructure. The company has been making significant strides in the semiconductor industry, which is highly competitive. According to CFO Gene Hu, AMD's success is attributed to its innovative products and the company's ability to adapt to market needs swiftly. Industry analysts remain optimistic about the semiconductor sector, despite ongoing challenges such as supply chain issues and geopolitical tensions. AMD's recent acquisitions, like Xilinx and Pensando, are expanding its footprint in data centers and edge computing. These acquisitions are not just about increasing market share, they're about enhancing AMD's technological capabilities and providing integrated solutions to its customers. Xilinx, for instance, is known for its programmable chips, which complement AMD's existing product line and open new opportunities in areas like adaptive computing. Now, let's dive into the Palantir trade. ARK Invest's ARK Space Exploration and Innovation ETF snapped up 9,773 shares of Palantir Technologies, worth around $205,721. Palantir stock has faced some scrutiny, with its market performance being somewhat volatile, but it managed to close 0.2% higher at $21.05 recently. This slight increase is a positive sign amidst the fluctuations. Palantir, known for its data analytics and AI capabilities, has been expanding its customer base with deals across various sectors, from government agencies to healthcare and finance. The company's software platforms, Foundry and Gotham, are designed to integrate, manage, and analyze large data sets, providing actionable insights for its clients.
Yeah, not enough to boost the stock, but I think it's enough to show investors that they're seeing more and more growth in that AI platform. Today, Palantir, which of course we know creates and handles the data and AI software for governments as well as individual corporations, and they unveiled a new AI-related deal with energy systems manufacturer Eaton. Palantir said it would provide Eaton with their artificial intelligence platform named AIP. Eaton and Palantir already have a relationship. They create an AI-supported workflow for Eaton's supply chain division. This will be an extension on that process to use AI to make decisions around the supply chain issues using their own data. Commentary out of Palantir, so the scope and reach of Eaton with operations in about 160 countries, along with their position in the energy transition, make them the ideal partner for Palantir. As far as the reaction day from investors, if we look at this company, we know this is where they have been focusing on, right? Kind of getting away from relying so much on the government business that they have. In fact, revenue on the U.S. commercial side has really started to stand out. In Q4, we saw it up 70% year over year. A lot of that coming from the U.S., where customer count increased by about 55%. Even though there was a slowdown in the most recent quarter, we still saw commercial revenue they're expecting to represent about 45% of growth going forward, with U.S. commercial revenue outlook at about $661 million for the year. So good news, not a lot of reaction, unfortunately, for investors out there that are watching the company.
Yeah, and Jeff, I have to say I'm surprised, because I feel like Palantir moves typically on less news. So with everything that's happening, I'm just surprised we're not seeing any more movement in either direction, frankly. But you mentioned something I thought was interesting, and that's it trying to get away from some of that government spend, which I think was at one point seen as a really good thing for its overall like balance sheet. But at this point, are we just needing to diversify outside of like the U.S. government?
Yeah, absolutely. That's been a focus for the company. I mean, really, that was dealing with the U.S. government has really helped this company in the beginning. If we look back to when they went public in September of 2020, all their work has been a major opportunity utilizing those government funds. However, they've seen revenue slow down, rising just 41% in 2021, 24% in 2022, and then just 17% in 2023. Some of that is because of the choppier government spending that we've seen out there. And then, of course, some headwinds on the commercial side. But now, focusing on that commercial side, as I pointed out, they're seeing a big climb in revenue. That's been their main focus over the last 2 years, is getting more and more customers on the commercial side. And the hope there is that they aren't as reliant on these government contracts, which, keep in mind, a lot of times they will sign those deals for multiple years, even as things like inflation continue to rise, which could cause, some margin issues for a company like this.
Yeah, that's also a good point. I will say that even though they've had this improvement as far as their customer base goes, they're still a volatile name. Although today lower, still up about 21.6% on the year. So it's still outperforming, I guess. But we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for the insight. As always, Jeff Pierce, contributor here on the network.
And here's some exciting news. Palantir has struck a new deal with Eaton, a leading power management company. This partnership aims to leverage Palantir's AI capabilities to boost Eaton's operations and efficiency. Eaton plans to use Palantir's Foundry platform to optimize their supply chain, manufacturing processes, and asset management. This could lead to significant cost savings and productivity gains for Eaton. This deal is a testament to Palantir's growing influence in the industrial sector. Eaton, with its global presence and extensive product line, stands to benefit significantly from Palantir's advanced analytics. The Foundry platform will help Eaton streamline operations, reduce waste, and enhance decision-making processes through real-time data analysis. ARK Invest has been a big supporter of Palantir, investing over $4 million in shares recently. This move came just before Palantir's Q1 earnings report, expected on May 5, 2024. Analysts are predicting earnings per share of 8 cents on revenue of $625.33 million. This marks a growth from the previous quarter, which is always a good sign for investors. ARK's confidence in Palantir stems from its strong growth prospects and innovative AI solutions. Palantir's software is increasingly being adopted by major organizations worldwide, which is a key factor in its growth strategy. The company's ability to secure high-profile contracts with government agencies, healthcare providers, and financial institutions demonstrates its versatile and robust technology. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Palantir stock has seen some volatility, dropping around 15% over 3 trading sessions. This dip followed a warning from analyst Louis De Palma about potential reductions in Palantir's contract with the U.S. Army. The $458 million contract from 2019 is nearing its end, and any renewal might come at a lower price. This is due to reported friction between Palantir and the Army regarding data ownership. However, Palantir is diversifying its revenue streams, securing deals with commercial clients, and expanding internationally. These moves could help offset any potential declines in government contracts. For instance, Palantir has been actively pursuing opportunities in the private sector, including partnerships with companies in the energy, manufacturing, and logistics industries. In the midst of this stock tumble, ARK Invest stepped up and bought over 1.5 million shares of Palantir across several of its ETFs. The bulk of this purchase, over 1.2 million shares worth more than $20 million, was made by ARK's flagship innovation ETF. This move clearly shows ARK's confidence in Palantir's long-term potential, despite the short-term market fluctuations.
I also believe in follow the developers. So we're trying to evolve metrics where we follow the developers. Who's migrating to which platform, faster, and increasing the probability of success of that platform. So people, we talk a lot about technology, but I follow the people. And then, of course, we get all kinds of clues about competitive dynamics. We believe that most of the companies in our portfolio have barriers to entry. They have some competitive advantage. So there's always a way with innovation to use it to your advantage and get out of the way. That's one of the things we say. There's going to be so much disruptive innovation. I told you how much opportunity is going to create. The other side of that is creative destruction, which is, it's going to make a lot of things obsolete.
ARK Invest's investment strategy focuses on identifying disruptive technologies and innovative companies that have the potential to drive significant growth in the future. Cathie Wood and her team are known for their forward-thinking approach, often investing in companies that they believe will lead the way in their respective industries. Let's not forget about the Moderna trade. On the same day, ARK Invest sold a combined total of 28,670 shares of Moderna from both the ARK Genomic Revolution ETF and ARK Innovation ETF. The shares were sold at a closing price of $153.20, resulting in a total value of approximately $4.4 million. This sell-off was prompted by Moderna's stock decline of 8.05% on Tuesday. Moderna's recent performance was highlighted in a Benzinga report as one of the best-performing large-cap stocks the previous week. Experts were predicting a rise in COVID-19 infections during the summer, which could increase demand for vaccines. However, Moderna's stock has been volatile due to concerns over the long-term demand for COVID-19 vaccines and the potential impact of new variants. The biotechnology sector, while filled with opportunities, also comes with high risks. The demand for COVID-19 vaccines has been a major driver for Moderna, but as the pandemic evolves, so does the market. Investors are cautious about the sustainability of vaccine demand and how companies like Moderna will adapt to new challenges and opportunities in the biotech space. To wrap things up, Cathie Wood's ARK Invest continues to make strategic moves with trades involving AMD, Palantir, and Moderna. Palantir's new deal with Eaton highlights its growing presence in the industrial sector. Despite some concerns over its U.S. Army contract, ARK Invest's ongoing support underscores their belief in Palantir's future. As Palantir keeps expanding its customer base and diversifying its revenue streams, it remains a key focus for investors looking to tap into the rapidly evolving AI and data analytics market. ARK Invest's ability to identify and invest in companies with strong growth potential is one of its core strengths. By focusing on innovation and disruptive technologies, ARK is positioning itself to benefit from the major technological shifts that are shaping our future. Whether it's AI and data analytics with Palantir, semiconductor advancements with AMD, or biotech breakthroughs with Moderna, ARK Invest is at the forefront of these exciting developments. Now the question is, are you bullish on Palantir like Cathie Wood? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, you may also like our hand-picked, action-packed newsletter about Palantir. Subscribe now at wiseinvesting.com. Go ahead and scan this QR code now to subscribe. And that's it. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons down below. Additionally, if you want to know about Palantir stock, just click this video right here. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more exciting content in the future.